All right. So I've been in Turo for 2 months now. Everything's going smooth. I'm learning the system, learning how to set my prices, learning airport runs, deliveries. I've had, a dozen or so airport drops slash pickups, and basically just how to maneuver the system. I started off with charging the customer $50 for airport pickup return. I took it up to 75, cost wise, paying somebody to trail me and pick me up or take me to pick up a car, pretty much eat up that $75. I even tried public transportation one time, and I had to get most of the way public transportation and then take a lift from the transit station because the I didn't know exactly how to get to where I stayed from the transit, so I'm still working on that, try to trim the expenses down. But time-wise, do I want to take an hour and a half to get home versus I can get a lift and get home 30, 45 minutes. So it's some things I got to work out. But something that I'm working on now, and I'm going to actually play the video after this. I just did my first contactless delivery of a vehicle. Customer came, I had all my instructions laid out that I send them after they book, that I'm gonna send them a couple of hours. She actually returns the vehicle today. She got it Wednesday. She rented the vehicle like 3 hours after I set it up to be contactless. So she brings it back today, and I have my camera set up on my vehicles where they're parked at, and I'm doing the contactless via lockbox. So I have all my instructions jotted out that I'm gonna message the customers at the appropriate time. But it went pretty smooth. So I want to see how the return process go. Only thing she didn't do was submit all the proper pictures. So next, what I'm gonna do for my other vehicles is make sure I got pictures for all around the vehicle, all the required pictures. But my reason for experimenting with contactless, for one, is I plan on expanding. Two, I'm going out of town tomorrow for 5 days, and I don't want to lose any revenue. So I'm setting up all of my vehicles to do contactless delivery. Hopefully they bring them back in peace. But I have my camera down on them. I can zoom in on my camera. I have my GPSs on all the vehicles. So I'll tune back in and let you know how I go. I'm about to play a clip of my first contactless delivery, how she did, kind of show you a glimpse of how that went. Alright, I just did my first remote transaction, something I want to go ahead and practice and get out the way because I'll be going on vacation soon and I don't want these cars to lose any revenue. But one just left. I'm gonna post a video of how that went next. But I got 2 cars right now on the lot. I'm about to set both of these on remote also. The first one I set on remote and earlier today, and a few hours later it was booked. But this is one of my cars. As you can see, the lockbox right there, and next to it is my other car. And you can't really see my apartment, but I do have a camera system down on it, recording everything that goes on around it. But first remote transaction went pretty smooth. I'll be adding additional vehicles to the fleet, so I wanted to kind of make this process as easy as possible. The only issue I see is after you clean the vehicle and leave it there a little bit, they tend to get a little dirty from you know, just tree dust, the pollen, whatever it may be. So that's how my first contactless customer went. Everything went pretty smooth for the most part. Cross your fingers. We'll see how she do on the return process. But it was kind of a test for me because I'm actually going out of town tomorrow. And I want to keep all my vehicles running. Now, one thing I did notice prior to setting my vehicles up contactless, I had myself unavailable in the Turo system. Starting tomorrow, today is Friday, starting tomorrow, Saturday, all the way up into Wednesday. I stopped getting bookings 3-4 days before my unavailability started. I'm like, man, so this is killing me. I had all of my vehicles on the lot at one time, which is it's rare. We don't want that to happen. We want them to be out making money. So that's just something to think about when you make yourself unavailable. They're gonna not give you bookings, you know, you're gonna get less bookings leading up into that unavailability. So you gotta have a contactless system set up. Now, contactless to be something I do whenever I'm not gonna be available. But I like the face-to-face interaction with my customers, looking them in the eyes, getting the feel for them when I hand off my vehicles. But I do want to make sure that I can run contactless when I need to. So I'll keep you updated. I'll give an update when I get back from vacation on how everything went. I'm banking on the customers bringing the vehicle back clean and submitting the proper pictures while I'm gone and doing everything they're supposed to do. But we'll see.